Welcome to the Explainer. So, if you're living in South Africa, you already know the drill with our weather. It's crazy, right? One minute the sun is literally baking your car's paint, and the next, a massive high-veld hailstorm is dropping absolute ice boulders on your roof. It can cause tens of thousands of rands in damage in like seconds. So, having a carport isn't some fancy luxury. It's absolutely crucial. But trying to figure out carport installations, especially around Sandton with all the freestanding homes and super strict secure estates, can feel incredibly overwhelming. Well, today, we are going to completely demystify this whole process for you. We're breaking down your options, the real costs, and the actual rules, using all the data and expertise from Pronet Shadeports and Carports, who've been doing this in Gauteng since 1989. Okay, let's dive right into this. You're tuning in because you need to protect your vehicles, but you absolutely want to get it right the first time. You want to know what you're actually paying for, what your structural options are, and most importantly, how to avoid those nasty surprise costs down the line. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're turning what feels like a stressful construction project into a practical, step-by-step guide.
Here is our incredibly simple roadmap for today. Step 1, the blueprint. Step 2, the materials. Step 3, the bottom line. Step 4, the red tape. And finally, Step 5, the execution. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the blueprint, design and capacity.
When you start mapping out your driveway, you'll see a few standard sizing categories that most homes fall into. A standard single bay is usually about 3 meters by 6 meters, which is perfect for one sedan or a bakkie. But look right at the middle option there, the 6 by 6 meter double carport. This one is super important because the data shows it's the most requested setup for Sandton family homes. It comfortably fits 2 vehicles side by side. Now, if you drive one of those massive SUVs, or you just want to make absolutely sure you're not dinging your doors every time you get out, there's also a 6 by 7 meter spacious double option, or even a triple 9 by 6 meter layout. The huge takeaway here, always measure and map out your specific driveway first. Definitely don't just guess your capacity. But what if standard posts are just totally in the way of your driveway? Enter the Cantilever Carport. And this brilliantly illustrates why this premium space-saving option is an absolute game changer. By fixing the roof support to just a single row of posts along one side, your entire parking area is left completely free of center or front posts. It's like magic for a narrow Sandton driveway or a really tricky gated entrance where a normal post would completely ruin your turning circle. It eliminates the obstruction entirely. Plus, it just looks incredibly clean and modern. Moving right along to Section 2, the materials, steel versus shade. So this is the biggest choice you've got to make, steel or shade. A steel carport uses a solid IBR or chromodax steel roof. Think of this as your heavy-duty, year-round defender. The massive benefit here is full weather protection and, crucially, absolute hail protection. It's built for longevity. On the flip side, a shadeport uses tension shade net. This is fantastic for sun protection and it sheds light rain, all while being a much lighter structure and, honestly, significantly more budget-friendly. So if your biggest nightmare is high-veld hail absolutely destroying your windshield, steel is for sure your strongest choice. But if you're just looking to keep the baking sun off your dashboard and want to save some cash, a shadeport does the job perfectly. Okay, let's talk numbers in Section 3, the bottom line, pricing realities. Now, what's really interesting about this is how clearly you can see the financial leap between these different setups. This is a general Gauteng market price guide looking ahead to 2026. Let's look at the shade nets first. A single shade net starts around 5,000 Rand, and a double goes up to about $19,500. But then look at the jump when we move to solid steel structures. A single steel carport pushes into the 9,000 to 17,000 Rand bracket. And really notice the premium cost of that double cantilever steel carport at the top end of the scale, ranging from 27,000 all the way up to 38,000 Rand. Why so much? Well, that cantilever engineering requires incredibly heavy steel beams to hold up the roof from just one side, and the price tag directly reflects that advanced structural work. You might be wondering, why are those price brackets so wide? Well, here is a fantastic mental checklist of exactly what alters a quote. The final price depends on the span and configuration. Obviously, more steel literally means more money. It depends heavily on whether you choose a cantilever or a standard post design. The specific roof material changes things too, like standard IBR versus the often pricier chromodax. Then, we have to look at the physical realities of your property. What are the ground conditions like? Are they digging through soft, virgin soil or busting through thick paving? How difficult is it for the installation team to actually access your site? And finally, does your driveway need any custom fabrication to fit some weird angle? Understanding this checklist means you'll know exactly what an assessor is looking at when they show up at your house. That brings us to Section 4, the red tape, navigating regulations. 40 square meters. Just lock that number in your head for a second. Sandton falls under the City of Johannesburg municipality, right? Well, under the minor building works provisions of SANS TN 400, an open-sided carport that is up to 40 square meters generally does not require full building plan approval. This is absolutely great news for most homeowners. Because remember that standard 6x6 double carport we talked about? That's 36 square meters. So you're safely under that threshold for freestanding structures. But there is a massive exception to this rule, especially around Sandton. So the crucial point is this. Is state and body corporate rules take precedence over general municipal thresholds. Do not let this catch you off guard. You could be well under the city's 40 square meter limit, but if you live in a boomed-off area, a complex, or an estate out in Four Ways or Sending Hill, your specific body corporate probably has its own distinct aesthetic guidelines. And we all know exactly how intense those can be. If they have tighter size limits, they win. Always confirm with your estate management before you even think about booking an installation. And finally, Section 5, the execution, installation, and guarantees. A proper professional installation never just starts with someone dropping off a pile of steel in your yard. Step 1 is a mandatory site visit to check your paving thickness and actually scan for underground services. Step 2 involves pouring proper concrete footings if they're building on virgin ground. Step 3 is super critical. The structure is manufactured to order, in-house. And then Step 4, it's expertly fitted on-site. A huge thing to pay attention to here is the value of a company like Pronet using their own dedicated installation teams, rather than just farming the work out to random subcontractors. It ensures complete accountability, literally from the factory floor right to your driveway. And that accountability translates directly into peace of mind. Let's be real, when you're dropping tens of thousands of rands, you need solid guarantees. Established manufacturers will give you a 3-year workmanship guarantee that covers the frames, the cabling, and the stitching. If you go the ShadeNet route, there's typically an 8-year warranty on the net itself. Plus, when a company has been manufacturing since 1989, it actually means something. They've been around long enough to actually honor those long-term warranties, which totally protects your investment well into the future. In fact, let me just read this directly from the source. Every structure is built in-house on galvanized steel with a 3-year workmanship guarantee. That right there is exactly the standard you should be hunting for. It means the very same business that welds your frame together is the exact same one standing directly behind the guarantee. There is zero middleman to point fingers at if something suddenly goes wrong. So, we've walked through the entire blueprint. Knowing the real-world costs, the strict municipal and estate rules, and your options, from heavy-duty solid steel to those slick cantilever designs, it all comes down to evaluating your own space. I want you to go take a look at your driveway right now. Is your current setup actually protecting your biggest assets, or is it literally a liability just waiting for the next massive high-volt hailstorm? I really hope this explainer has given you the clarity and the confidence to take that next step. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and happy building.